Hello everyone and welcome to Kikopup's dog training tip of the day for today. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to train drop at heel using a mat. It's a super impressive behavior to show your friends and get people excited about training their dogs. So I hope you give this exercise a try. It's a great way to build fun, reliability, and your communication system with your dog. So treats don't have to happen, or reinforcement doesn't have to happen near you. It can happen away from you, and you can build that confidence of being away from you with this exercise. So a good idea is to first teach your dog to enjoy going to a mat and laying down or sitting or choosing a position you want your dog to stay in. If you're going to be doing lots of advanced work, you can teach your dog to do different positions on the mat depending on what cue you give. So for this game, we're going to teach the dog to down on the mat. So what I'm going to do is throw a treat back here for her to get, and then I'm going to cue her to down every time she gets to the mat and reinforce her, and then practice walking away from her. So she's getting used to being left on the mat, and you can see that she doesn't yet get that she's supposed to stay there. Down. Good. And now I'm going to release her. Free. Good. So you might say, instead of a release to your front, you might say your heel cue. Mine is called tight. So that's my cue for the left heel. Free. And so the end result, which we haven't worked on this yet with her, she's like, I should go to the mat and sit. Free. Is that you're going to cue your dog to heel with you. Tight. When you get to the mat, they're going to down, and then you're going to leave them. But the next step is walking to the mat with the dog, asking them to down, marking and reinforcing the down, and then either saying let's go and moving together, or heel, or whatever cue you want, or you down the dog and you leave the dog. Good. So I'm just going to practice that and see if we can get Epic, my little Chihuahua of 1 year old, to do a drop on down in the heel position. Free. Good girl. Here we go. So what I'm using is some deli meat that I got from a store called Barron's, and they make their own deli meat, and it's actually cheaper than buying dog treats, some of those expensive dog treats, and it has like lemon and like ingredients that don't have preservatives. So I like to go there to buy, if I use deli meat, because the other deli meat has lots of salt and lots of added stuff. Anyway, she really likes this deli meat. So she's really, on top of her game right now. Sometimes she can be a little disinterested in treats because she's so small and she can fill up easily. So I make sure to not give, measure out how many treats I'm going to give per training session, and make sure that I don't overfeed her every day. Are you ready? Let's do this and stop talking. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to say tight, down, mark and reinforce her for being down like this, and then take a step away, mark and reinforce her for staying there, and I might practice that again and again. I actually think, because of her fear of being stood on, because she's been stood on by people, that this is easy for her, but me coming back to her is the part that I really need to work on, and that's going to build her confidence with trusting that when I've said down, I'm not going to then stand on her. So I'm easing myself into the position much slower than I naturally would go to build her confidence slowly. Good job. Tight. Awesome. So that wasn't as fast as I wanted her to get off of the mat, but there is a wall right here, so she's not thinking to run straight into the heel position. So I could play games if I wanted her to speed up to reach me by using more space. So she's further away, I say tight, and she runs, and I run away from her to build that speed. Okay, come Epic. Let's give it a try now. I don't know if she'll be able to do it, but let's try. Are you ready? Tight, down. So I wasn't fast enough with my click. She got up and moved forwards, but I just want her to make sure that she understands the reinforcement zone is the mat. So I'm not going to tell her no. I just want to make that the reinforcing place to be. when I move away when I've said down. Free. Good girl. Let's try that again. Let's see if you can get it. Ready? Tight. Down. Awesome. And she got it. Good girl. Free. Tight. Nice. Ready? Let's go this direction. Down. Awesome. Free. Now, when I went this direction, I'm not sure if you could see it, but she looked down at the mat. So at first, when they approach something, they might look down at it because they don't want to trip. So a game you can work on is simply walking over the mat and marking them for looking up at you. And you could even take turns and move around like this, and then gradually get rid of the treat in your hand, so they're getting used to walking over the mat, sitting on the mat, without having to look down at it. Ready? Happy. And she's new to heel work, so she's doing amazing. Ready? I forgot her cue. Tight. Down. So she sat instead of downing. So I'm just going to lower her into the down, mark and reinforce, and then try again. Free. Good girl. Ready? Tight. Down. There we go. That's nice. Okay, well, I'm running out of treats here, so I'm going to have to end this training session with her. I really thought she did really well. This is the first time we've done this exercise, but what we have worked on is go to the mat, comfortable being near me in the heel position, a little bit of heel work, sit at my side, which you don't really need to do, and then building the release cue, free, or go to my heel position. So those are the things I've worked on before, and it's just a matter of adding skills together. So it's a pretty fun game. I hope you guys try it. See you later. Stand. Good. That was a good start. Good job. Good job. Good. 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 Good boy. Good. Free. Get it. Good boy. Stand. Yes, that's it. You got it. You got it. Free. Good boy. Down. Good boy. Free. Good boy. Down. Yes. Free. Oh, he's not done eating. Good boy. Here we go. Whoops, sorry. Here we go. Ready? Tight. Down. Yes. Good boy. Free. Awesome. Now I'm going to try without any hand signal. Ready? Tight. Tight. Touch. Down. Good boy.